Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. First, before we get into this, make sure you like, subscribe, do all that good stuff because we got to talk about this today. Listen, Seth, it's over. That's it. It's over. Seth Rollins is a born champion. Just be honest. I know this wrestling, Seth is a born champion. Nothing exciting about him. Straight up sucks. Gimmick trash. Everything about Seth Rollins right now is unfavorable. Doesn't look good. It's not fun. No one cares because they're more focused about who? Roman Reigns, Rock, and Cody. So let's get into this. Why Drew McIntyre should win the WWE Championship. Nobody is as hot as Drew McIntyre is right now. Injured CM Punk, did all these other things. Now listen, before he even injured CM Punk, based off that promo alone that he had with Punk before the Rumble, Drew McIntyre should have already been World Heavyweight Champion. Let's just be honest. This is the best thing they could do. Drew wins world title. Punk, Drew, SummerSlam. Easy as that. But Drew McIntyre, the reason why people need to take another look at him is because they need to change his gimmick. Right now, he's still your lovable McIntyre. He's just talking a little more. Get rid of that. We need the Scottish psychopath back. We need him to let his hair down over his face, go crazy. And another thing, bro, can they bring back Broken Dreams? I dream broken dreams. Bring that back. We need Broken Dreams back. Let me get a heel Drew run. A crazy run where Drew McIntyre is the utmost heel. He can be on the levels of Roman if they could do this right. What they have to do is allow Drew McIntyre to squash people. So how I would do it is, okay, we got Elimination Chamber, we got all these other things. Drew McIntyre gets his shot. So they need to have him through the weeks squashing big names. Throw those big names to him. They're like, oh, Drew McIntyre, this is going to be a hard challenge for him. We don't know if he can do this, X, Y, and Z. Claymore, like, just kill him, right? And then he attacks him after the match, put him through the announce table, do whatever. And then, like, you see subtly those psychopathic natures of Drew. And then the next week, he has his hair down a little bit, right? And then you just see it, and you see it, and you see it. And you make it where Drew is, like, getting a lot of momentum, but seeing like kind of as a threat. Like, okay, this guy's like squashing these people. He's doing all these other things. Bring back Rhea in the Judgment Day into this just towards the end. Because Rhea always had a soft spot for Drew. She always said, Drew McIntyre, you don't need to mess with him. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that to Damian Priest in the Judgment Day, right? Okay, Priest is like, okay, I'm going to cash in X, Y, and Z. I need to get Drew McIntyre out the way so I can get my shot. Have Drew destroy Priest. Like, just kill, like, destroy him. Next thing you know, Rhea comes out. He's like, what are you doing? X, Y, and Z, like, trying to restrict Drew. And we see Drew is he backs up. And, like, he's doing his, like, normal thing, like, just, like, healing it up. But then, like, you see something switch in Drew. Where he's looking at Rhea, but he's not looking at her as we've seen before. He's looking at her kind of weird. You're like, what's going on? And Drew, like, he's looking at her, but he starts to back up a little bit, like towards the corner, like ever so subtly. And then like the hair starts to drape, and he gets back into the corner, and you see his face change, and then you see Rhea turn around, and Drew's like looking at her like he's about to claymore her. But as soon as Drew's about to claymore her, the rest of the Judgment Day comes out, and then Drew steps outside the ring. And then the commentators, what is going on? What was Drew about to do? X, Y, and Z. Because Drew and Rhea always had that little soft spot we've seen throughout the week. So now we're seeing Drew is starting to become crazy. He's starting to become obsessed. He's starting to become insane, you could say. Seth Rollins versus Drew. The biggest thing they could do is destroy Seth Rollins. I know people can be like, oh, well, Seth. No. I want the match to start. Drew's on the offensive the entire match. Seth gets like 3 little comeback spots, but Drew's still beating him. Claymore. Seth kicks out. Claymore. Seth kicks out. Claymore again. Seth kicks out 3 Claymores. Seth Rollins kicks out. What does Drew have to do? What does he have to do? What is he called? Future Shock. Kick out. Future Shock. Kick out. Seth is not going down. What is he going to do? Drew beats up Seth. Ground and pounds him. Ground and pounds him. Ground and pounds him. Then he had the blood coming out of Seth Rollins' mouth. They're like, oh, what is going on? Seth Rollins, he's choking out. He's doing all these other things. Stop it by decision. Drew McIntyre wins the World Heavyweight Champion, not by pinfall, not by disqualification, not by submission, but he wins by Seth Rollins cannot continue this match anymore. Have Drew build him up as a big, strong heel, but that can also talk. And then SummerSlam, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. And CM Punk, Drew. And I feel like Drew should go over by destroying destroying CM Punk, leaving CM Punk in the ring, catastrophically done. And then we build up to CM Punk having to slay the Goliath.